gonna try to keep the audio louder this time. All right, hello everybody. Welcome to this new live stream. If you're just getting in right now, welcome, and hope you're all having an awesome Easter. Oh, already off to a weird start. So, sorry if I couldn't make a video yesterday as I posted. I had to attend to my niece's birthday party, but you know it's either here or there. So very soon I'll start making a video on at least to make up for it for lost time, pretty much. Hold on, let me just alert the Discord that we're starting right now. Hey Lizzie, welcome to the live stream. I'm just calling upon everybody else. Guys, start. All right, and kind of wish there was a way to get the. Oh, there's actually other things. Okay. All right. So I'll give it like 5 minutes before I start reading. And in the meantime, I'll just be engaging in conversations with you guys. Hope you guys are having an awesome time. Hold on, let me fix the camera. Gonna get everything set up. Gee, I should probably make it more atmospheric for me as well. Turn off all the lights in my room as well. I hope I'm coming in nice and clear as well. I made the background sound a little bit louder because I couldn't hear it the last stream. I was like actually watching it. Am I coming in clear as well as the background sound? Is it coming in nice as well? And yes, bread, LJ, bread. Hey, Zayax, welcome. So we have LJ, we have Zayax, we have Lizzie. Hope everybody's having an awesome time here. Yeah, it has been. Without me making a stream last time, it kind of feels like, yeah. All right. So I'll give it a couple more minutes. Everybody having a good time? Oh my god, Galaxy Galaxy Leopard. Welcome. Welcome. I haven't seen you in a while. And what about the background sound? Does it sound nice or is it still kind of too low? I hope so. My nephew's not home, so if I hear a ringtone, that's probably more concerning now than it'll ever be. So yeah. God, can you imagine now I hear a ringtone in the background and now there's no let me see. I went here for a bit, but it was way too many events. Okay. I went, but I rewatched it and it's seriously been looking over my shoulder ever since. My I hope my reading skills are. I mean, I try to get immersed, but the last stories were kind of like they had hmm, how do I describe it? Little grammatical errors, so it was kind of like hard to read some of them. Hopefully, at the very least, if there's gonna be any errors, it's supposed to be me, like just reading them badly. But yeah. Okay, you want me to make it louder? Because like I wanted to at least create an atmosphere. Uh, oh, I always forget that my character has a face now. I might be here for the next minute, 20, 30 minutes. I have to go somewhere. Well, at least you'll be here for at least the first story, most likely. But yeah. So the first one is actually we're actually going to be reading Creepypasta rules, like the rules edition. So like most of the stories would be based on like the protagonist usually having to work around rules. Unless you guys want to change that somewhere after the next story, we'll work around it. But yeah. All right, let's get started on the first story. No. All right. If for any reason something changes with the audio, you guys let me know, okay? Uh, and we'll start from here. Oh, the, the camera's coming in kind of bad. There you go. All right. Head movements are all right. My dad. So here's the title. My dad took a job as a lighthouse keeper. The caretaker left a list of rules. Now, yeah, I know, right? Creasy McPasta was actually my favorite. These two, I was actually subscribed to him for a while. All right, I'm gonna start reading now. The streetlights had become few and far between. Every passing burst of light illuminating the interior of our 1997 Toyota Camry, driving us onward to our destination. My father liked to drive in silence, almost trance like, his personal meditation only broken by the occasional cigarette. I occupied the passenger seat, and my silence with the company of my cell phone. The relationship with my father was largely like this the past 2 months. After losing my mother to breast cancer, neither of us were able to share our grief with the other. It was left to it was left to fester. Maybe that was one of the reasons Dad decided to quit his job at the machine factory and uproot me in the middle of my junior year of high school. Whatever his reasons for relocating us to Maine and taking on a role as a lighthouse keeper, I was sure it wouldn't heal our broken family. I got my first glimpse of the lighthouse on the horizon from behind the dusty glare of the windshield. I guess it was close to 70 feet tall and just as old, if not older. The outside was solid. Oh, okay. The outside was solid stone and mortar, no frills or decorations. The top came to equally an unimpressive and plain round shape. The lighthouse was situated on a jutting peninsula, maybe half mile wide and 2 miles longer, ending in a 50-foot cliff face on the ocean, our new home. I think my dad saw the look of the apprehension on my face. He said, Jake, I know this is a big change for the city, and Lord knows we have both been through enough recently. I know how hard this is moving and leaving all your friends behind, but I think this would be good for us. A chance to start anew and make new opportunities. He said as he exhaled a cloud of smoke. No, I understand, Dad. Whatever you think is best, I replied. I didn't want to upset him, even though I felt as lonely as the lighthouse looked. We returned to our normal silence over the next 30 minutes as we made our way through our new town, Cape Heights. My mood continued to sink during our trip through town, Cape Heights. Off. Oh, okay. It's so weird how this person wrote this out, so it's kind of like it throws me out. Cape Cape Heights offered little in the way of entertainment or shopping. The town seemed to have barely made it into the 21st century. Dad lit another cigarette as we finally pulled up into the small gravel patch at the lighthouse that acted as a parking lot. We parked next to an old Chevy box truck that seemed to be more rust than truck. As we excited, as we exited, he kind of wrote that wrong. As we exited the car, we were greeted by the caretaker, a tall, graying man leaving the lighthouse. Good morning, folks. You must be Paul. My dad shook his hand and flicked his cigarette out. Yes, sir. I'd like to introduce my son, Jake. Nice to meet you, sir, I said as I shook his hand. Call me Sam, was all he said. I guess Sam had to be in his early 60s. He was close to 6 feet tall, with shaggy brown, graying brown hair, a thick mustache, and eyes stormy seas. He was wearing a faded brown jacket and faded blue jeans. On first impression, he looked like a man that was raised on the seas. Sam invited us into the lighthouse for a tour and explained the responsibilities of my uh, dad's new job. The inside of the lighthouse was surprisingly modern with an open floor plan and three big bay windows that faced the water from the ground floor. The kitchen was retrofitted with new appliances and granite countertops, and the landline phone was quite odd, really. There was a fully stocked pantry as well as food cellars. The dining room had a solid oak table, china cabinet, and even a mini chandelier. The living room had a 50-inch TV and a comfortable leather couch to watch it from. I would even be happy with the bedroom once I hung up some posters. I began to think maybe living here wouldn't be so bad after all. After showing us the basic living quarters, Sam took us to the top of the lighthouse. You get used to walking the steps after a while, he commented. Doesn't ever doesn't ever get easier, but it gets familiar. I walked these steps plenty of times over the last 20 years as a caretaker. Know each of them by heart. As we continued upward, Sam told us the history of the lighthouse. I suppose I'll start with the history of Cape Heights. The land of the land the town is on originally was settled by Native Americans known as the Red Paint People. Those originally were claimed by this land. Okay, wait. So this person kind of got weird. So those original people claimed this land was sacred, and the waters of the coast as well. They claimed that there were spirits in the water and other things as well. Some old, deep magic. They lost this land to the French, and in the 1600s, the French claimed they fought like devils, all covered in red war paint, fighting with weapons made of bone from other conquered native tribes. They eventually lost, though. Bone don't hold up to steel weapons. The land then went back and forth between the English and French till the English kicked them out for good and made it a colony. The lighthouse was erected just after the Revolutionary War, and more ships started coming from farther up north, taking fish and lumber down south. After a number of trading ships disappeared on the surrounding coast, here they knew Americans decided to build this lighthouse. The light was we- oh wait, the light has weathered from many storms since then and never has her light extinguished. Except for once, every caretaker and keeper has been charged with that duty to always keep the light shining. Once we reached the top, Sam explained the light to Dad. The light now is all electrical, the housing consisting of six huge bulbs that rotated on a giant plate, enclosed by lenses on all sides. Sam explained how it all worked. I grew bored quickly, only listening long enough to gather there was a breaker box downstairs in the kitchen, where the power switch was, a switch for a foghorn, and that the most maintenance required by us be changing out a bulb every once in a while or flipping a breaker. I daydreamed while staring at the ocean until my dad's call for me to join them was interrupted by my thoughts. We all headed back downstairs and into the kitchen. Now, Yeah, it's kind of weird. I mean, I'm reading this from Reddit, by the way. So these are pretty much people trying to make a go at this. So I'm pretty like random when it comes to this, but it's fine. Back to the story. Now that I've given you a proper tour and explained the basics of how the light works, you should be good to go. But I would be remiss to not leave you fellas with two more things, Sam said. Excuse me. I told you the light has never gone out except for once. Even if you see no ships, you must always keep the light going. That life is that light is the difference between life and death. And you are the keeper of that light, the protector of the life. That light must never run out. The town depends on it. If it does, darkness comes and hell with it. His last statement filled me with unease, and I could tell it made my dad uneasy as well. Secondly, Sam continued, as I've explained, maintenance is easy enough. You know where replacement bulbs and parts are, as well as the food stocks in the cellar. I left my mon- I left my number on the fridge, as well as a list of rules you must follow. This list is vital in keeping Lighthouse operating. Uh, whatever. I think he meant operative, as it should, and keeping y'all both safe. Do not deviate from this list and follow instructions to the letter. With that, with what, wait, okay, with what Sam has left us, and assured us he would be back in a week to check up on us and our supplies. What was all that about darkness and hell coming with it, and the town depending on the light? I asked my dad. I don't know, he said. He drew a cigarette from his pack, but he seemed pretty serious about it. Must have caused a shipwreck when the light went out before. Accidents here affect more people and aren't easily forgotten, like in the city. Yeah, I guess so. After Sam's cryptic warnings, I was curious to see what the rules he left were. Dad grabbed the paper and from the magnet on the fridge. We read it together. Rule number one: you must keep the light lit from dusk until dawn at all cost. Rule number two: at dusk you must lock all the doors and windows. Do not leave the lighthouse until dawn. Rule number three: you may hear cries for help coming from the bottom of the cliff. Ignore them and do not respond. Rule number four: if you see a ship with three red sails on the horizon. Wait, what? Oh, horizon at dusk, sound the foghorn 3 times. 5. Always make your bed within 5 minutes of waking up in the morning, which is odd. And rule number 6: do not make a phone call or answer the phone after 8 p.m. for any reason. Now, Dad and I started at each. Oh, my apologies. Dad and I stared at each other after we both finished reading the list. Neither of us weren't really sure what to say. This can't be serious, I said. Most of these rules make no sense. What's going to happen if I don't make my bed? What if there is an emergency at night and I can't call 911? There has to be some reason Sam left us these rules. After all, he has been the caretaker for 20 years. Let's just do our best to follow them, okay, son? I want us to start fresh out here. Maybe we can both find some peace. Lord knows we both need it. I love you, Jake. Can you try for me? I smiled gently at my dad and agreed to give it my best. I still had my doubts though, and Sam left and Sam's list of rules on top. of his earlier warnings had made me curious. I had the feelings that there was more to this lighthouse than the caretaker let on, and I was determined to get to the bottom of it. I reread the list for what felt like the 20th time that night, and my heart pounded from straining my eyes as well as the soft but constant buzz from the desk lamp. I could hear my dad snoring from the next bedroom, exhausted from the drive and preparing the lighthouse for our first night. He assured me that the light was in tip-top shape and would cut through the darkness surrounding us. I couldn't sleep. Something about this list and Sam's warnings nagged me. My gut was telling me there was a connection somewhere. I stared at my old digital radio clock and watched the red lines change from 11:23 to 11:24. Lost in thoughts about the old native ghost stories and magic. Ring, ring. I nearly jumped out of my skin as the telephone's ring vibrated through the lighthouse. I froze, thinking of Sam's list. I heard something else, barely audible over the deafening phone and footsteps. I was too late. Dad was shuffling, still half asleep towards the phone. More on autopilot, more on autopilot than conscious. Hello? I heard him mutter into the receiver. Sleep still, thick in his voice. No, it's not possible. Susan? My heart dropped in my stomach. My stomach jumped to my throat. I couldn't breathe. My mother, Susan Thompson, is dead. Dead and buried. I was the light fade from her eyes, and the dirt cover her casket. This wasn't possible. Though, who was my father speaking to? Alright, part two is coming up right now. I'm actually reading all of you. I'm gonna read part two right now, but so I guess there's no takeout. Oh my god, it's so we got through the hard part because I think the hardest part of every creepy pasta is how it starts off, but it is getting interesting. Any quotes or questions you guys want to make before we continue on to the rest of the story? I should be in bed with my blanket. I hope my reading isn't terrible. I hope you guys can at least understand me because I won't lie. Yeah, sure, some of these things could be grammatical errors, but it could also be my my slowness in reading. So I hope I'm not like boring you to death. I'm trying to like get into the groove of reading so that yeah. So we're gonna start soon in a second. Just wanna read through these comments for a bit. Sounds nice. Oh, that's cool. What you coloring? Oh my god. Whenever I cover my mouth, my character's mouth opens up. Hey, Facebook Candy. Welcome to the live stream. Hope you're having an awesome time. We're just reading creepypastas here. You can't live past 34. All right. Well, let's get back to the story. Part two coming up right now. I stared at the ceiling in my bedroom, more numb than I felt the first time I saw the lighthouse. I could tell my dad was awake from the overwhelming silence that had replaced the usual bear like snores. That feeling in my gut I had ever since reading those damn rules was back with a vengeance. I knew I couldn't be mad at Dad. He didn't mean to break the rules. At 52 of age, answering a phone call in the middle of the night isn't a rule. One would normally, oh, okay, sorry about that. He kind of put a period, but it was continuing. Isn't a rule one would normally have, nor a rule with such a cruel punishment if broken. I couldn't take it anymore. I took the list into the kitchen and I reread it over a glass of milk. Milk? I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I was having PTSD for the milk. My Discord is going to be very upset that I said that word. All right, back to the story. I was hopeful. I was, over a glass of milk, I was hopeful it would calm me down. My father's presence in the kitchen was only betrayed by the glow of his cigarette, faintly outlining his face in the dark. I'm sorry, Jake. I fucked up. Dad? I started. No, Jake, I'm serious. I was the one that moved us all the way out here. Appended our lives, took you from the only home you've known, disconnected you from all your friends. He paused to pull a drag deep into his lungs, holding it in briefly before letting it escape from his nose. What did, what did I do it for? I've hurt you just as much as your mother's loss has. I haven't been there for you. I'm sorry, Jake. I'm sorry I broke the rules on that list. I was the one that was so adamant. Oh, adamant. We followed them. I don't know why I answered the damn thing. Habit, I suppose. But still, I don't know what kind of sick bastard would even pull a prank like that. First thing in this morning, first thing in the morning, we're packing up and we're getting the hell out of here. No, we can't. The words were already gone before I realized what I'd said. Dad, I love you, and it's not all your fault. I've been pretty distant too since Mom passed. But we're here now. For whatever reason, fate, destiny, or just shit luck, we're here for a reason. And maybe we can find that peace you were talking about. Are you sure, son? I know you have been pretty hesitant about this whole situation from the beginning. Why this sudden desire to stay, especially after I struggled to find the words to explain it to him, and also myself. After everything, I should be ready to go. I should already be one foot out the door. My brain was racing to connect the dots, and while my gut is still warning me, something was suddenly wrong. It just feels like we are meant to be here, was all I could manage. I spent the remaining hours until dawn in the company of the light atop of the house. I watched the waves break in white capes on the cliff face below. The list was not far from my mind. Thankfully, no phantom voices or ghostly ships bothered me. Watching the sun slip into the heavens and the stars retreat, my mind went back to what Sam had said about the natives that once lived here. The old deep magic lurking in the ocean, spirits, it was too much, and I needed more information. What happened the time the light went out? Why does the town depend on the light? Lighthouses protect ships on the ocean, on the open oceans, not people in their homes and on land. I could see out the dots. I just couldn't connect them yet. Once the sun had fully cleared the distant horizon and the last of the fog had cleared, I borrowed, I borrowed my dad's car and left for the library. Cape Heights was as average as small towns could be. As the Camry humped down the main drag, I was able to take in more of the town than I had on our first trip through. Cape Heights offered not a single Walmart or 7-Eleven or even a major retailer. Mom and pop shops dotted both sides of the street, providing the residents with anything a supermarket could, minus the convenient one-stop locations. I noticed the pharmacy, baker, dental office, and the only gas station in town displaying a faded wooden sign for petrol. I finally found the library 2 blocks behind the post office. I entered the library and made my way to the front desk. Can I help you? The elderly woman in front of me was the stereotypical librarian: horn rimmed glasses, tight gray curls in her hair, thin pursed lips, and eyes that hadn't smiled in years, maybe even decades. Yes, ma'am. My name is Jake. Me and my father just moved in to the lighthouse. Oh, sorry, there's a car passing through. He took up the post of the lighthouse keeper. The caretaker Sam gave us a quick history of the run of the town and the lighthouses. It interested me, and I wanted to learn some more. Sam mentioned something about the lighthouse going out once. Would there be any periodicals that from that time? I offered. The look I got was hot daggers cutting through ice. Periodicals are in the back room, and town histories in the local government section, she replied curtly. I spent the entire day in that library. My eyeballs felt like they were ready to explode from all the squinting. Cape Heights Library boasted a very nearly complete history of their town. I found numerous copies of French and English maps from the various times they held the land, transcripts of diaries of early settlers, accounts of battles and skirmishes with the red paint natives, and even translated oral histories, beliefs, and even legends of those early natives. The two most important pieces of information I discovered concerned the lighthouses itself and the night the light extinguished. The history of the lighthouse was accurate to what Sam had told us, except for the history of the keepers. Town employees' records as far back as the town was founded listed every lighthouse keeper to man that light station, and not one single keeper manned his post for more than 3 months. Every keeper to man that stationed disappeared into thin air. The caretaker all reported coming back to check on them and bring fresh provisions, only to find that light shining and the lighthouse empty. Finding information on the night the light went out proved to be more difficult. Searching the periodicals proved to be exhausting work. But I finally found what I was looking for. In 1963, on a cold August night, the light went out. The caretaker at the time, Charles Vanderbooth, had left the light keeper with fresh provisions and in generally good spirits that night. Somehow, within the following 15 minutes after the caretaker's departure, the lighthouse fell dark. Shortly after that, a storm hit Cape Heights, only lasting a reported 10 minutes, not being out of the ordinary for the season. None of this in and of itself is particularly newsworthy. It was it was what was discovered the morning after that was. The following morning, the citizens of Cape Heights awoke to find that 75% of the town had disappeared. Homes were searched, and no signs of foul play were even detected. Clothing, wallets, jewelry were all found in the rightful places. Dinner was found cold on a set of dining room table. The citizens had no explanation for it. It was as if friends, family, and neighbors had simply just disappeared overnight. The only clue was a strange inscription found on a rock near the lighthouse by the caretaker in his search for the keeper strangely Native American in appearance. Wow, that's pretty creepy. Oh wow, the audio changed in the background. I'll leave it like that. Okay, I pushed the camera as hard as it would go racing back to the lighthouse. I always had all the dots connected, but something still eluded me. There was just something still missing, and it didn't matter. Oh wait, and it didn't matter. Damn the lighthouse, damn Cape Heights, and damn Sands List. Not a single person who was a keeper was ever seen again. I wasn't letting what happened. I'm not letting that happen to my dad. We had to get out of here. I barreled into the parking lot and sprinted towards the door. Dusk was beginning to settle, and I wouldn't risk breathing another room. I locked the door behind me and quickly checked out the windows. The phone began to ring. The clock on all the walls read 8:01 p.m. I unplugged the phone from the wall, but it kept ringing. Dad, I yelled. Dad, I need to talk to you. I found some answers. We gotta leave at dawn. We are leaving Cape Heights. Silence answered the call. Silence answered by calls. I knew Dad was here. I had the car all day. He said he was going to try and relax today and recoup from the previous night's events. I checked the light first, fearing a malfunction had occurred, and he was in the dark, trying to fix it. After the light proved operational in its solitude, I moved back downstairs, still calling his name. I caught it out. I caught it out of the corner of my eye through the cracked door leaving my room. My bed was a mess. I had forgot to make my bed this morning, with my father all alone in the lighthouse. Then I heard it, coming from three bay windows facing the cliff and the hazardous water below. Help! Please, somebody help me! The sound of my father's voice was unmistakable. And silence. Nothing to do ever again. So, his father disappeared. I thought, I, I wouldn't say it's the best story. I mean, it was pretty good, but it was like a lot of descriptions. It wasn't moving the story along. There was nothing to be scared of. There was I think it felt rushed at the end. There's no part three to this. What do you guys think? I think it was like, hold on, sorry. It's because like the camera's not even detecting me anymore. Okay, there you go. Sorry about that. Okay, so what do you guys think about the? Oh, I missed some comments out here. Wait, I heard French. Bonjour, homie. When it describes a typical librarian, we all found through occupation. We got to go, damn it. Bye, got you, Galaxy Leopard. We had an awesome time. But yeah, back to the story. I think the story was kind of rushed at the end. They could have done so much with the story, but instead, I think they were too focused on the rules, and it had no finish. I mean, I don't know. I've read plenty of better rules. Who's telling you to do all these things? Like, Dad, no, thank you. Yeah, no. So I feel like the story could have had a better finish. I mean, it felt like this is a creepy pasta about rules. So what throws me off is that the rules weren't being played into effect. It was just him questioning the rules, but it wasn't him following the rules or why you should follow the rules. There was barely any consequences behind the rules itself. So I feel like it could have done better. I mean, it did leave room up for interpretation, but that's it. Hold on. Did I ever get like a let me sorry. But yeah, no, it wasn't that good. I mean, no offense to the creator, but there was not much room for interpretation on the story itself. Okay, so this one sounds interesting. If your child is a demon, here are rules to follow. Now this sounds fucking awesome. Okay, all right, we'll I'll read that one next. Hopefully, it does something more spectacular. More pays more attention to the rules instead of the lore of the town. 'Cause I think that's what failed. There was less constraints about the rules. What do you all think about it? Uh, Wait, hold on. Let me check my MSG comments for my feed. Oh, okay, sorry with that. All right, I'll start reading the next story. You guys ready? All right. Let's see. Now this kind of makes me want to make a creepypasta myself. I'll happily read any creepypasta as well. So I had like a funny conversation with Lily the other day, and she was actually asking me if I would ever read uh, uh, fan fiction about me. I forgot what it's called. Is it called fan fiction? Yeah, people would love to. People, she said that she'll make a fan fiction of me, and I'll be forced to read it. I'll happily read it. Honestly, there would be nothing for me to take any offense to, because honestly, if people make a fan fiction, made it creepy for me. Yeah, I'll bring it back too. I don't think this one has too much noise in the background.
So you've got your own business
Oh,
and
sorry
you're
about the
doing everything you
advertisement
can
in
to
the
promote
background.
it. But marketing.
Should probably download instead. All right, let's see how this does. All right, the three rules you must follow if your child is a demon. I noticed a remark on my son's neck. Oh, the birthmark on my son's neck that my wife Elizabeth never did. 666. The numbers looked to be written in red ink and were clear as day. Who did this? I shouted angrily, looking around the room for any sign of guilt. Joshua had been born 2 hours earlier, and while I hadn't left the room for more than a few minutes, someone had to be responsible. But the doctor, puzzled, the look was genuine. What are you referring to? He asked. I'll show you what I'm referring to, I yelled, picking my son up and walking back over. This! His eyes looked down intently and then back up at me. There's nothing there, he said, not unkindly, as he gestured towards my son. When I looked back down at Joshua, his neck was completely normal. Blank. I'm, I'm so sorry, I said awkwardly, placing my son back with my wife as she gave me an angry look that would have been even worse had she not still been partially doped from meds. That was the first time I noticed something was not exactly right with my son. Which brings me to my first rule: keep frightening and unusual occurrences to yourself. 5 years went by, and Though my son seemed social and friendly, enough enough around my wife and I, he was unable to make a single friend at school. Even the teachers feeling a general uneasiness about him. No one would give me a straight answer as to why upon each play date the other child would always inevitably end up crying. One particular father was so upset he called me. Is this Joshua's father? He asked angrily. Yes, I'm his father. What is our dog is missing. We think your son had something to do with it and excuse me, I interrupted. Did you just make an accusation against my son? Before he could respond, I continued, your dog would probably ran away or got hit by a fucking car or something. If you got if you call me again to complain about Joshua, the next conversation we have won't be over the phone, and it'll be face to face. I could hear the fear in his voice as I hung up the phone. I wonder how I wonder now if the fear he felt wasn't for me at all. Joshua, I yelled downstairs. Get in here now. A moment later, his dark brown eyes were staring up innocently into mine. Yes, Daddy? I just got a call from the Jones. I evaluated the look in his eyes as he listened. Did he have did he have anything to do with their dog going missing? My son's expression changed from innocent to cold. It, it growled at me, so I killed it. He said, matter of he said matter of factly. I stared at him blankly, taking what must have been 10 seconds to process what I had just heard. Go to your room now, Joshua. But Daddy, now! Your mom and I are going to talk over what needs to be done. 2 days later, it wasn't just the Jones dog that went missing. It was their entire family. The husband, wife, two little boys all up and vanished during the night. All the doors were locked from the inside with no signs of struggle or foul play. Their new Toyotas, Priuses, were still parked neatly in the driveway, and the keys were inside the ceramic fruit bowl on their kitchen table. The police were stumped, but I had my theories, and I had nightmares. Which brings me to rule number two: never let animals around your child. Ever. It wasn't just the dog. Ever since my son was born, I had been finding dead birds scattered through our yard. And it wasn't other things as well. The woods behind our house, they were once filled with murmurs of crickets and other tiny creatures at night. They were all now dead silent. Months went by and Joshua and I never spoke about the incident again. I'm ashamed to say that I was afraid to, and I wanted more than anything to pretend that none of this was really happening. Part of me did want to tell my wife Elizabeth my suspicions, but how could I? It was her son, too. Most of what I felt was just that feelings. It wasn't until the night of his 6th birthday that I found the courage. After making sure Joshua was still busy playing in his room, I walked down the hallway to our bedroom and locked the door behind me. Elizabeth, can we talk for a second? Before I could continue, she replied, David, I'm scared. There's something about Joshua, I interrupted. I know. The two of us stared at each other for a moment, surprised yet not. She hugged me close. What do we do? She asked. Then the lights went out. Where's your phone? I asked. Kitchen. Yours? I shook my head. I don't know, I replied. And then the music started. First quiet and almost imagined, and then louder. Is that what I think it is? I asked, swallowing nervously. My wife nodded, chopping sonata Sonata number two. I looked back at her in disbelief. Is it a recording? Yes, but I knew the sound of our grand piano well enough. Joshua practiced had never even practiced before. As the soft murmur of the piano began to swell the echo throughout the entire house became ominous, even violent. Elizabeth and I sat down at the bed together, holding each other's hands worthy. Her eyes stared into mine as she found the courage to continue. I don't think he's her son. That's crazy, right? I said nothing, only pulling her closer, trying desperately to block out the terrifying melody that was pushing its way into our minds. For a moment, I thought of escaping through the window, but our bedroom was on the was on the steeper side of our home. It was far too high to try and jump out of. The sonata finished, the dark growl of the piano dying down, and finally becoming silent. I pressed my ear up against the wooden door. After moments, hearing the soft patter of footsteps on the other side, making its way close. Knock, knock. Daddy? Mommy? I searched for the right words as I tried to hide my fear. Stupidly, I said the first thing that came to mind: Joshua, you aren't mad at us, are you? There was silence. And then the voice continued, but this time it wasn't the voice of the little boy I had known for the past 6 years. It was much deeper. It wasn't a little boy's voice at all. It depends. Am I still your son? My eyes drifted towards my wife, terrified and crying at our bedroom floor. I wasn't far behind. Yes, say it, Joshua commanded, still in that much older voice. You're our son, I said softly. A minute or so, the most terrifying silence followed, and then the familiar voice of a child returned. Good, Daddy. Now come out so we can eat some cake. I looked at my wife nervously as my hand unlocked the door before it was even opened completely. Joshua took my wrist and led me to the kitchen to do the honors. Which brings me to rule three. If they tell you to keep pretending, do it. It's not so bad after a while. It's so different, really, from raising a real little boy or a girl. Just remember to follow the rules, or maybe you'll even stay alive. And that's how J. Steve was born. I mean, Steve with the J, but the J silent. That's Steve, guys. That was an intense read. Now that was a good story. That is actually an honest good story. I think I creeped myself out reading this story. Oh god. I had a great time reading that story. That was awesome. What do you guys think? Oh, whoops. The camera had a hard time following me for a second. I kind of stood up. If you see me like hold still for too long, it's probably because I'm standing up or something. I have a hard time holding still sometimes, so I tend to pace or something. Uh, so yeah, I think that was an awesome story. Actually, let's see. Uh, who I actually kind of freaked myself up too much with that. I'm currently under my blanket with a flashlight, and my robe on the wall is looking a little different. Why is it looking like Steve? Because I swear, if it's Steve, he might be angry. Steve with with a J, very silent J, so silent. Oh my god. All right, I think two stories is enough, right? Or do you guys want another one? Wait. Hold on. I just noticed Mini Nugs love comment fanfic about him being jelly. I would actually read that. I would. Oh my god. Uh, what the hell? What's up with my character? It's probably because I had the lights off. Let me turn the lights back on because I think it can't follow me in the dark. There you go. Either way, the story's for you guys, not for me to get creeped out. Thank God I don't have work tomorrow, guys. Like, I really don't want to do anything. All right, let's turn this into a nice atmosphere. Uh, here, I'm a. Let's turn this now to a Q and A. Let's just have fun. Okay, wait. Uh, it's a nice song to have in the background that won't get my video demonetized. Royalty, chill music. 1 hour. Please ignore the advertisement coming up. All right. Oh, this sounds nice. This sounds lovely. Now, well, let's turn this into a nice, awesome Q and A. Allow people to have a calm day. Let me turn that music down. Just how's the music sounding? Is my voice started in the background music? Oh wait, I can actually go back to live stream now. So I hope nobody has been pretty much sending me money because without me noticing, like if you guys have donated, I honestly feel bad because like when I'm using the app, I can't really see what's happening on screen. But like, feels good to see things again, and I'm happy to have my super chats back as well. That whole situation with my Google AdSense was hell. Sounds good, but I also have McDonald's Wi-Fi, so don't trust my advice about it. I think I need to fix a couple things about my character. I noticed I'm kind of like I don't have hair in the back of my head, like in the lower parts. No, don't do that. As long as you guys are having a good time, that's honestly what I really care about. It's probably I probably should have planned this out more because it's Easter and I noticed that there's barely any people watching, but that's my fault because I had like it's a holiday. People should be with their family and friends. Have a good time. I mean, obviously, to some people, it's probably nighttime. They probably think this is an ASMR video, but it's just it's just us chilling. We're all having a good time. But uh hold on. I'm actually reading my Discord because I got like a lot of messages too. I can't join. I have school. No, Park couldn't make it. Random. Oh wait. So how many people are in here? Because it's like it shows three, but then there's like seven, eight, 10 people usually commenting. So I can never really tell the honest truth as to what's happening in the background. Like honestly, I look forward to your streams at the end of the week, so you could sit there and stare at a black screen and everyone complains. Aww, Lizzie, you're so fucking awesome, and that goes for all of you. I honestly love doing this part. Honestly, when I do this, this is so therapeutic because it's like it's kind of like banter. You get to talk to people, you get to express yourself. Honestly, anybody willing or interested in trying YouTube, honestly, I would say do it. Obviously, with your own personal privacy and works. And I don't want you guys to feel pressured or anything because this should be fun. This is a fun thing. I mean, it's a job that it's. I mean, to some people it's a job, but to me it's like something that it's more like a career. It's like something you want to build with your friends, your family. So have fun and fuck it. So uh, honestly, let's just say anything in the chat. If you guys have any future ideas that you would like to see me try for a video or anything, bring it up and bring it up with me. I would definitely like to see what I can do. Hold on. Trying to look at something in the background as well. My biggest fear is that I accidentally turn on the webcam instead of next time, guys. We're all gonna play Among Us. Why, hello, Lily. Hope you're having an awesome time. Uh, oh, bring it up here. Let's hold on. Uh, uh, you mind if I read it out loud for the chat, Lizzie? Or do you rather just have me read in my head? Oh, okay, okay. I'll keep it silent actually. Oh my God! Hey James, boyfriend gets caught stealing your candy. I wouldn't know how to progress that story further. Okay, so are you sure? Because you said to not make it public. But here, I'll try to. I saw some animations and videos that are pretty scary. If you wanted to do a horror related stream, I thought maybe those can be included. You could find them, you could send them in through Discord. If you just, oh, yeah, yeah. Honestly, that sounds like an awesome idea. So yeah, we can even have like a little act out as well through Creepypasta. We'll have like a little horror skit or something that we can try all together. Boyfriend catches you playing his favorite video games. So, in my honest opinion, because I've honestly never dated a girl that plays games. I don't know why, but if I ever found a girl that actually plays games with me, I would be honestly so happy. I'd be like, holy shit, and because that's something that I think to me that's like a goal, like a couple goal. I want to be able to play like games next to my girlfriend, but most of the girls that I find don't really like games. So maybe it's just my taste. I wouldn't know, but that sounds like something nice. You know, spending quality time with your bae and playing games alongside your partner, because this sounds nice. Yes, I have a Discord server. If you guys can send links in the chat, right? Here, I'll try to put it in. You're okay. You're fine, Zayx. Uh, have have an awesome time, even if it is work. Oh no, you're gonna do something. Well, stay awesome, Zayx. This music is awesome to have in the background. It's nice. It's chill. Away from the scary things that we were just doing. Be careful, Zayx. Steve will get you. Steve's watching. I just winked at the camera. That's so cute. I feel like I should make some more adjustments to my character. What do you think my guy's missing? Combine. I never dated a girl who plays video games. I'm adding a gamer to my skill list when I play for job. But it's true. Like so most girls that I play kind of like downplay the whole fact that I'm a gamer, and I'm like, I mean, I never rank about what girls like. I never talk bad about that. Oh, so my combine, my friend asked, "What's your favorite thing about Lily?" Okay, let's talk about Lily. Honestly, Lily's just awesome. Um, she always finds a way to make my day. She honestly, she was one of the first few fans that came out, and ever since then, she constantly messages me, makes sure that I'm right. Uh, she usually tries to find a way to DM me when I'm like, and it's kind of like we have a sibling connection. We constantly ask each other if we're okay. And sometimes we can just find out if there's like something wrong or something like so I would say we have like a nice sibling connection to each other since day one. I don't really see her as my fan, even though she claims to be one. It's funny. I see her as just a really close person. Your character needs meat and carrots on the table. Oh, I can change that for you guys right now. Okay, so hold on. Come out, you fool. There you go. Scenes. I could put sushi on the table. Let's do fruits. Yes, fruits. No, 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 no. Okay. See, like, doesn't this look nice? We're away from all the scariness. We're having fun. My guy tends to wink on his right side for sometimes no apparent reason. I mean, I'm doing it now because I need to like reset it a little bit. I'm a worried muffin ahead, okay? Lily, don't ever change that about you. It's nice to be caring and loving. So don't let that get you down. No, no mukbang. Never do that. I think that should be a crime on ASMR. I honestly cringe when I see those things. I mean, obviously, to each their own. If you guys love mukbangs, hey, it's your thing. But for me, I'm just like, yesterday I met up a fan, and that is one of the most greatest moments in the world. It is. I wish it, but at the same time, I wish it would be able to meet my fans. I want to meet my fans. One day I want to be Spider, but then again, I can't because nobody can see my face. So, so it's like it's so weird. I want it's like I want the fame, but I don't want the fame. because I have like deep anxiety issues. But I love talking to all my fans. I was going to ask why that happens. Your character keeps making you feel like you're trying to tell us a secret. I'm just kidding. Yeah, no, I don't know why that is. It could be just just the bad webcam. Let me see. Yeah, so this is actually happening with the webcam. I'll probably get like a better camera. I'm also thinking about getting a better Wi-Fi now that I got the stimulus check for my computer. I should buy a better mic too, right? A better mic would improve everything. Because I know it's been. Oh, bye, LJ. Ellie playing Tetris. Well, that depends which type of Tetris. Are we talking about old Tetris? Or some of the newer variants? There's actually a VR Tetris. Did you guys know about that? That's crazy. How do you play VR Tetris? Alright, let's see if I can change the background even here. We want. What do we want? We want sushi now, right, guys? Speaking of which, I should probably buy some sushi. I'm so hungry for something, you know? Have you ever had like a day where you just said, I just want to pick up, no matter how bad it is for me? I'm editing the ASMR video. Yeah, no, you'll never get used to your own voice. You don't know how many times I hear my voice and I'm like, oh, that's what I sound like. And then I get, but then again, I don't really have I would say an original voice because my voice tends to fluctuate a lot. It all depends on whether I'm calm, I'm relaxed, I'm having fun. It's like I have a voice for everything. Oh, I thought it was like a song I knew. It's like I gotta turn it up if I get copyrighted. It's still royalty free music. At least to my knowledge. To my knowledge. Hey yo, surprise shawty. Mina Anna. We're taking a break from scary stories. I mean, I read two long ones. The first one was super long, but didn't really have a bad, like a intense conclusion. The second one, though, if you rewatch this video, watch I think the demon one. The demon one was scary. I had a good time reading that. But then again, I was actually voice acting into it. I noticed that I find myself voice acting when I read. Maybe I should write scripts. I never write scripts. Every ASMR video that I've done has always been purely what do you call it? What's the word? Improvised. I've always improvised everything that I've done. Which I always thought maybe I can't put too much emotion into words, but judging from today, I put some pretty nice voice acting into the words. YouTube take away my subs. Yes, it's doing the same thing to me. Like my before I reached when I reached 1,300, it was like super fast, and then immediately I slowed down, and I noticed that sometimes subs go away, which is weird because during that time there was not a lot of change going on with my content, so I didn't understand why people would just randomly leave. But I get it, you know, people leave for their own reasons, but the way it was leaving, it just didn't make any sense. You know, because I didn't do anything offensive. I done the same type of content as I did before. Oh no, if, but that's the thing though, Lizzie. You would probably be doing it way better because you have a script. And the reason why my videos are so short is because I don't write scripts. If I probably did read a script or write a script, the video would be like longer. But I don't have that time or patience because I just do this for fun. This is a fun chore. No, no, you just missed two creepypasta stories, and then we kind of called it quits. Because I want people to feel comfort. We're all having fun here. I'm so hungry. Whew. So yeah, next time, guys, let's do Among Us or um, literally like gotcha YouTuber have more subs than ASMR. Well, I don't know. It all depends because ASMR is growing very fast as much as gacha. But then again, gacha is like is I don't know. I don't know really. If someone wrote a script for you and you liked it, would you consider using it? Yeah. If anybody wrote me anything or did a fan art for me, I, as you guys seen, I posted. I posted here because I'm honestly so happy that people would take the time out of their day just to do a little small thing for me and my channel. So yeah, I would read or do anything that pertained to this channel in terms of the efforts of my fans. Not fans, my family. So yeah, I would love that. Someone wrote me a script, I would write it. I mean, I would read it. Hey, Kayla. I mean, Kaylee or Kaylee. How do you pronounce it? Is it Kaylee? Am I pronouncing that right? I have a job to do, kids. A script coming right up. Let's see. I love you. If I make fan art for you, will you put it as your profile picture one day? Yeah, it wouldn't be too far fetched, but it has to really match up with my character because I don't want to be confusing people because they're gonna be like, "What happened to Shadow Combine's dark skin?" And then I'm gonna be like, "Oh no, it's me." So, hi Kay, how do I pronounce Kay? I'll just call you Kay. Is that okay? Kay Lee. Okay, my apologies. My apologies, Kay Lee. Um, I usually know Spanish names, but then again, there could be a Spanish name I wouldn't know. So I try to pronounce things as I see them. Oh wait. Yo, I literally created a fan art for you. As you know, I love you, but my insecure ass is too insecure to put. Why not give it to me, and I'll submit it as anonymous one day. Because I got a lot of fan art. So just, if people don't want me to post the name to it, I will submit it anonymously. And then once I have enough, I'll even make a video dedicated to all the fan art and fan stuff that has been posted for me. Over here making combine in a maid outfit. I would actually submit it anyways. It's okay. That's cool, Kaylee. So I am going to be though. Lily, you gotta let me at least post it though. If you're making a fan art of me in a maid's outfit, my character, that'd be the most awesomest thing. I'll happily submit it for you. My biggest dream is to have enough fan art to make a whole video, like a compilation for all of the fan art and for fan work that has been created for me. I want to try that. I think that's every YouTuber's dream. Evil laugh. No, but I'm being serious. I'm going silent for a week while I prepare my wrists for to write a whole ass script. And Lizzie, I'll be prepared for that day as I read your script. Thank you. But only do it if, that's something you really want to do. I don't want people to feel obligated to do anything here. Okay, my dear queen. I'm so scared because I'm constantly looking down at my phone. I don't want a donation to go unnoticed. And last time I nearly forgot one person that donated to me, and I don't want to do that. I'm adding director and artist to my job description for you, Combine. This you're so sweet. This is sweet. This is too sweet. Oh no, I'm dying of sweetness. I died. Steve, where are you? I need my Steve. I need my little sausage. Zayax. Zayax, I think he left, right? Yeah, he left to do some work. But Zayax, I think he'll be back, right? I'll be leaving maybe in a couple minutes. Or should I just turn this into a 31 minutes? No. Okay. Bye, Mina. Hope you, no, not hope. You will do great. You'll be awesome. I know you will. And if you don't, punch the teacher in the face for me. That's kidding. I'm just kidding. Don't hurt anybody. Don't do that. I'm sorry, guys. I murdered Combine with my said sweetness. I love this. I love working with you guys. I got an idea. So, guys, I'm gonna ace it. Hell yeah. That's my Mina Anna. Everybody should provide support for lend her all your energy. You can do it. Yes. I got sushi in front of me, but it's all digital. Nothing can quench my hunger. Nothing. So, what's the next idea? I need a video exactly for tomorrow. What's something that I can do in a heartbeat? I'm thinking. I'm thinking. I'm thinking. I'm I'm here for family. You know, Stanley the Manly. I miss hearing Lily's voice. She used to send me like things of it. I'm gonna cut out Combine saying you can do it and save it. That's my point. Oh my god. Wait, Lily, send me a a voice record. I'm bored. Oh, hey Chloe, welcome. Uh, you just missed the scary stories, but we're all just hanging out and having a good time. This is just us. Oh, you could do the one I sent you tomorrow, depending on how you want to do it. Well, not tomorrow, because that's gonna take a little bit of effort, and working on ASMR videos can be kind of jarring to me. Like, I can do Among Us, I can do this, I can not not that I won't do it. I think it's a great idea. I just need time to prepare myself to work on an ASMR video with someone else. You know, but I'll happily work on it with you. We'll make a plan for it and see what we can do with it. But till then, Uh, Actually, yeah. Well, how about this? We'll try next Monday at the very least. Combine, do you remember? Let's see the profile. It sounds familiar. I swear, it sounds familiar. Where do I remember that? Guys, Lily sent me a voice on a voice record on Instagram on my DMs. Where is it? Lily, can I play it? Hey Annie, welcome. Hope you're having an awesome time, guys. Guys, I'm gonna I'm gonna I'm gonna play Lily's little. Hold on, let me play that again for you guys. I never got to send you another message ever again. Lily, no, I need my messages. I need my messages. They're so adorable. I die of cuteness. I might end up being diabetic by the end of this stream. Oh my god. So, uh, I'm trying to remember. You were in one of the. I don't know how to say that name because it's in a different language, so I don't know how to say that YouTube name. Uh, you were in, I think, not the last stream, but I think you were in the first episode of what was that game? Little Nightmares. You were part of the the crazy commentation, or was it the second live stream? I'm not sure, but it's. I'm trying to. I know it was an Outlast. I snapped out the part of the stream where you said you accepted Papi Chulo as your name, and it's my ringtone, so you can't back out. No, please don't do that. I can imagine someone calls her in the class or in or, or even at work, and you just hear in the background, "I accept Papi Chulo as my name." Guys, Lily sent me another one. Hey, Lily, can I'll play it. I'm gonna play it. Ohayo, Nito. She's so adorable. She's so adorable. That fast. It has been done. Rip and tear until it is done. So, oh, hold on. I'm getting a call on my phone. On my telefono. My telefono. You know? Telephone. Alright. That my voice break. No, it's adorable. Guys, please support Lil Looney's channel. Wait, is that where you're gonna be doing the ASMR video, Lily? Or do you have like another channel? But yeah. Come with me and you'll be in a world of pure imagination. Take a look and you'll be into your imagination. So I'm looking at my subscribers and it's rising as it is shrinking, but it's not telling me, like, I can see who leaves as much as I can see who enters. It's like this weird app that I contained, and it's like YouTube is forcefully, I think, removing everybody who they consider old, like from the beginning, who hasn't, I guess, watched my videos in a while, which I mean is understandable, but at the same time, Don't you think it's kind of odd? I think I should do that song next. I love Charlie and the Chocolate Factory. Hey, Mini Nugs. So, any requests, any questions? Let's have fun with this. Or any requests to like future videos. You guys can ask me anything. The floor is all yours. What if you guys can hear my neck crack? I feel nice. Alright. I had to crack my neck for a second. Combine simp literally and me. Guys, I am a simp. I'm a simp. But Kimmy's my simp. For any of you who have Discord to know what that is. Irene! Guys, it's Irene. It's the anonymous loser. Guys. What time do you stream on Saturdays? Saturdays kind of like the same time I do it now. So every stream I do it at 7:30. Every Saturday and Sunday I stream on 7:30. This is just like the one exception that I skipped my stream time on Saturday. So 7:30 at Eastern Standard Time. So mm, I feel like making an account for J Steve. Oh wait, questions. Why is your voice so beautiful? Listen, even if you tell me it isn't, and I know you are, I'm gonna tell you anyways because I can't. Because I can, and two, I have nothing else to do with that. Well, Lizzie, challenge accepted. I am going to challenge you on this, and prove to you that my voice is not worth it. We got the wine, we got the sushi, we ready to snack, but not on the food. But Uncle, hey, oh my god, it's so weird when I cover my mouth because I cover my mouth when I laugh. Look what my character does. What is he doing with his teeth? I want to see that again. It's so funny. I'm not a snack, guys. You can't just snack on me. I'm not. I'm not edible. I'm not edible. You guys, you guys are the bomb. No, Nugs is looking at me like a piece of meat. Nugs is looking at me like a piece of. I am a child. I am a 7-year old. No, I'm not. Comment, show us your grandpa voice. What? I I don't have. How's your teacher? This is my young. I don't have no. I think it comes out pretty cringy. I think sincerely. I have to like read something. Really scared of my grandpa voice. A delicious piece of meat. Oh my god. I never said you got the cake for no reason. I had a little bit of tea. Because of your comment, you look a little different. The only thing I could do is cook, clean, draw, sing, and study. That's pretty much the whole package. Lily, what are you talking about? Bro, okay, whether you're a guy or a girl, that right there is the perfect couple. I mean, that right there is like the whole package in terms of something you want to date. I would want a person that could cook, clean, draw, sing, and study. Bro, she's the fuck, bro. She no, she's setting herself up for compliments. She's trapping us. Combine is like cheap plastic. What do you? I love you, Irene. Guys, anonymous loser or aka Irene, she is a simp. She simps for me. She admitted it. I have Discord chats to prove it that she is a simp. The premium Lizzie, them premium pre-sealed FedEx. guys, guys, you're killing me. You're killing. Irene have a hate side for Combine. Literally, we have a love hate relationship. I love. Hey LJ, welcome back. Yeah, Irene's LJ. We just I would not hesitate to smack you. Yeah, because you're a simp. You just want a chance to try to smack me. Combine sir, stop it. I just had dinner, but you look like a meal. I have room for. Hey, no, just get out of here. Get out of here. This is a Christian. Uh, this is a Christian channel. We make wholesome content here. I'm dead. I'm dead. Christian. Oh, I'm getting. Oh, I gotta. My cheeks hurt from smiling all the time. Irene is like princess. She's a tsundere, guys. Okay. Yes, Irene, smack him. No, wait. Careful how you pronounce that. Someone in the chat was perceived as something else. Guys, I'm gonna talk in my own chat. I'm gonna them clean oven baked top heavy whipped cream, custard, mint chocolate cakes with a crusty interior because why not? Fine. I'll be a holy child, but all of us know damn well no one here is a holy child. I am a holy child. I am 4 years old. I am a 4-year-old child uh, that that has never done a single bad thing in his life. Warm milk? Who said warm milk? You're so lucky I can't put up pictures in here. I'll put it on Discord to make you all suffer though. You've all asked for this. I will make you all suffer. I want to do another. I hate you more than life. Aww. That's, that's hate is beautiful. There's something so beautiful. Balling up your fist and punching your neighbor in the face. Because that's what life is about. It's about hurting them. And when you punch someone, they feel delighted. And the combine went from 62 to 4 years old in 2 weeks. I'm dead. Well, clearly you've never been to Florida, specifically Miami. That's life down here. Down here is life. Ball is life. Oh, there's the one milk meme. There, I put it in the Discord for testing my patience. Says the one who sends milk memes. Ew, not the milk. I am a child. I am a child. Lily's on Discord right now. She's so angry with me. I love you too, Lily. All right. Uh, I hate Combine for sussing me out every time. Oh, that's right. She was playing last time. You know what, LJ? It was Irene's fault for wearing that crazy hat. She knows how I feel about that, and so I feel like I have to. No milk. Uh oh, I'm getting messages. Oh God, Irene sent me okay, I should be at this combine. Go to 3 to 25 real fast. Or at least someone knows my real age. Yes, I am 25. I am 25. I am not 62. I'm not 75. I'm not 4. I am 25 years old. With the amount of times you send that milk meme on Discord, I'm surprised it's not expired yet. Sir, can I speak to your manager? It is expired. Why do you think she has a hard time drinking it? What do you think she has? Look at the meme. She's dying from drinking that. Her friend doesn't understand that she has poisoned her with spoiled milk. More like 95. Hey, Irene, I would not have this talk in this channel. It's not 25, it's 87. Bro, I don't know where this whole meme thing came from. Oh, it was Desi. Desi was the one who invented the fact that I'm old. And then everybody just decided to just go with it. And now I have a Discord insider joke that everybody calls me old. I am not old, I am a child. I am an innocent child too. I have done nothing wrong. I am a baby boy. There you go. Oh look, see that person who just commented right now. He knows what he's talking about. Listen to that guy. How old are you? 87. I'm not 87, Lily. I, I'm being bullied on my own channel. Oh my gosh. I took a picture of myself with glasses and I look weird. I don't wear glasses. I had 2020, baby, but I got. I think I look. People say I look good with glasses on. I think not. I Jesus, no, I don't. I hate how I'm delaying. Plot twist. Combine time travel from a 4-year-old's booty to an 165. That's a fan fiction. I have more work to do. No, no, Lizzie, wait. Actually, I'll read that. That does sound like a fun fucking story to read. He is 87, baha. No, no, I'm not 87. I'm a baby. Hold on. Goo goo gaga. There you go. That's what a baby says, right? See, look. He, that person just typed out again. He knows what he's talking about. Combine. What's an STD? It's a smiling transmitted disease. That's what I told you before. It's when you start to smile, and then the smiling becomes so contagious that someone else gets that smile. Smiling is contagious. I think about it. Combine could be 87, and that's why he can do the old voice again. I know, all right. I know. I I can't do it right now. I think I'm about to make it. So here are my top priorities. People have uh, people people actually ask me. I have a specific question. I can't say who. Let me see if I can say it. If this person actually wanted me to keep it a secret or not. Okay, no, I can't say it out loud. But someone said, "What is the ideal point that I want to take my I'm sorry. So people ask me what's my ideal spot as to where I want to take my channel. Where I want to take my channel, like where the goal is. Here's here's like three things I want. Me reading fan fiction of myself. I think when you get that, that is like the best thing. Then the second one is having a Wikipedia page. That is like that's godsend right there because someone took that time. Third of all, the third one I'm already getting, which is fan art. I love getting looking at all these fan arts. I especially love the J Steve and me and I mean not J Steve, Steve with the silent J ones. I love that. So you're saying that I look ugly? No, you don't. No. Well, then again, I wouldn't know what you look like, but you're definitely not ugly. Nobody's ugly. Nobody, except for me. I can be pretty ugly sometimes, but only sometimes. Ah, ah. Okay, wait. I got a Instagram DM from Lily. Let's see what the funny little wabbit has put up for today. So you're saying, guys, look, look, listen, listen. I'm gonna repeat it.
Idiot, you look fine.
Oh wait, wait, wait.
You idiot, you look fine.
That is so adorable. Fanfic. Combine cries because you heard him fart. So you comfort him and he gives you a kiss. And while you're in mid kiss, he farts. The elegancy of his fart echoes the room of torture and despair. And love feels such elegancy as the fart lights up the room. You smell it. It smells a little bit hint of onions and torture. Open my DM, old man. I am the goddess of ugliness. No, you're not, LJ. You are adorable. Laugh my ass off. Stop. I was trying to go with the music. Wait, you did I get a DM? Oh no, no, it's on request. My apologies, LJ. Oh my god, you've been sending me messages. I haven't even seen it. I am so sorry. All right, so Shadi opened my DM. Damn it. Okay, I opened it. I opened it, guys. LJ has been accepted. Hey, hi. All right. So I'm not gonna answer right now, LJ. I'm working. I'm in the middle of a stream. You, if you're gonna send something, send it for the whole stream to hear, or have me read something. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Right. So I think I trump everybody. I am the king of ugly people here. I lead the ugliness because I am the ugly, and you are all my servants of beauty. You are the beauty to my ugly. All right. I want to read a fan fiction. I'm so desperate for that fan fiction just to happen. Shadow Combine fan fiction. Can you imagine? No, no, you're not. No, you're not. No, LJ, no. This is a Christian. I am a Christian man. Like, who am I kidding? I'm agnostic. But I'm so hungry. I'm so lazy. Oh, boy, I'm gonna write that list. Don't make me do it. I warned you, don't test me. I will test you because I want to see it. I need fan fiction. I need the combine fan fiction in the air. I want the cringiness to pour through and make those who hear it dread what they have heard. Except for me, I'm ugly, and I choose to be. It is a God-given right that I'm ugly. I work hard to be this ugly too. I work hard to be this. Except for comedy. Thank you, Irene. Thank you. Thank you. Now, let me see. I haven't eaten all day. I've only been eating like pizza. I had pizza for breakfast. Who has pizza for breakfast? Has anybody ever eaten pizza for breakfast because you had pizza on the day before? That's what I did. I I tortured myself with pizza for breakfast. The rest of the breakfast. Who's breaking fast? You know what I'm talking about? Okay, so uh oh, we're actually cutting a little bit late, so we got 6 minutes left for any questions to come on through. You guys have final questions that if you have anything to ask it now, and we will continue on from next stream when I actually have more to say. Bro, I ate ramen for breakfast. Irene, you're awesome. Actually, I used to buy those cup of noodles and I would eat them for breakfast if I had nothing else to eat. Like that's what I want to eat. I I missed eating cup of noodles. I like the hearty chicken one. That was my favorite. She, where you born? What's your real name? How many times do you fart? A day, a month, a year? What are we talking? Brain cell reveal. How many times do you blink? 7. I'm gonna write a fanfic about how you come home and Steve is waiting for you at home in the kitchen. You walk into the kitchen and gently stroke Steve's face. Shall I continue? Oh my god. Okay, so Nugs, I can answer the first question. I was born in Florida of Miami Lakes in a hospital I think called Palmetto. Oh, I'll do a kidney reveal. I can definitely do a kidney reveal. Oh, what about a tattoo reveal? I have a tattoo, but it'll be so close that you won't even know where it is on my body. But yeah, yes, kidney reveal. Imagine I go to where you an iPad kid. Very important question. No, I did not really see the point to an iPad. I think they were too big and clunky. I mean, they were too big to be a phone, but too powerless to become a laptop. So I really did not see the point to having an iPad. Yeah. So I'm JP, but I need to stop. Wait, what's JP mean? JP? Oh, okay. I'm confused. I'm Confucian. Me fusion kun. come. I mean, not supposed to say that. Not supposed to say that. Uh, all right. Any more questions? But I tried to rip off the iPads off the display at the store when I was little. Me, I hated iPads, all things considered. Oh, okay. Oh, you're just polluting. I know what you mean. You're just polluting. Palading. Pa Platypus. Ha, that's a word. Platypus. Any more questions? Questions you I am I am 2 feet tall. I'm a baby. Nah, I'm 5'9". Well, 5'9" or 5'10". Doctors usually get it confused. But yeah, I'm between 5'9", 5'10", sometimes 5'8", depending on like who the doctor is. But then again, I slouch a lot. I need to fix my back because I slouch a lot. After you finish stroking J Steve's face, he slowly unbuttons your shirt, hinting that Steve wants more. You grin as you grab Steve's face and lead Steve upstairs. 9 months later, Steve Jr. Wait! Sir, I feel you're 4'0". I I'm average height, 5'8", 5'9", and 5'10", depending on the doctor. But then again, I'm mostly 5'9" because of my slouching issue. Fine. I'm 87 and I'm 4 feet tall. And I'm just a dirty old grandpa. You guys wanted this? This is what you made me. I just a turtle. You fucking agreed my ass. You fucking agreed my ass. This is what a combat will reveal he and I can bench press 600. That's an extremely weird old man. No, you're not. No, I'm just kidding. I'm not that strong. I'm not strong. No, you're 95. Laugh my ass off. What the fuck? I'm still continuing that. Actually, no. So, Lizzie, if you have the whole thing complete, I will literally read it. I am challenging you, and I will read it. I am Gandalf. Wait, who told you about my identity? Who who told you? Was it you? Was it you, Sushi? Or was it you, the wine? Who says it? Oh no, I hear someone in the woods. Ah, cool. Nobody can see me. I hide in these woods. And I just died. Alright. One last question for the road, guys. One last question. And I'll be on my way. I'll be on my potatoes. Potato. I love potatoes. Torture everyone with your grandpa voice. No, that's not a question. I stalked you and found your records. What? What? Oh no. You're blaming foods. The fuck? Are you straight? Yes, I am. I am straight as a cucumber. But that cucumber be looking good though. Not gonna lie. Now, no, don't go. Please, I'll give you my kidney or my heart. But then how? Wait, hold on. Left leg. I need my right leg. Yeah, but if you're gonna give me your heart, well, what's the point? You're dead. You're dead. Were you being stingy now? Were you being stingy now? My second toe because I want my third gamer girl toe. That's an idea. Gamer Girl Toe. That should be like Belle Delphine's like next thing. No, I'm crazy like a fox. Hey, hey, LJ, I see it. I see it, and I want it out of here. This is a Christian channel. This is a Christian channel. Oh my god. Okay, one last question for me to answer. But then again, I've answered a lot of questions. I don't think uh, I'm I'm that any more important anymore. Okay, I'm just like looking over things while I wait for the final question, if there is one. I'll stop streaming in 2 minutos. 2 minutes. Would you ever date a fan? I think I've answered this question before. Yeah, I've answered this before. I forgot I'm Jesus, but I'm spicy Jesus. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. And I'm at it. Okay, so if you've seen my last, no, my third last stream, you would know the answer. I would consider it, but it would have to be under very very certain circumstances. Cause like I'm very paranoid, but it wouldn't be that far fetched considering my exes, but it wouldn't be that crazy. But yeah, it'll be under like I'll be like investigating red flags. Let's just say that I'm adding the cucumber to my Steve and Combine fanfiction. I will add LJ in the credits for that. Oh no. Oh no. It's a fan fiction, LJ. There's no Christianity in it. There is no light. There is no hope. There is just pickles. Only pickles. Uh, Coming soon to DVD. All right, let's get out of here, guys. Hope you had an awesome time and stay awesome. If not, we will have a problem because I say it every video and I demand you stay awesome or we're going to have a problem. All right? So, yeah. Yeah. Like LJ. Yeah and yeah. No, nobody here isn't awesome. Everybody is awesome. Everybody has to be awesome. I demand it. All right. Love you guys. And thanks for joining the live